Pete.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes.
I got it, and I tell what,
Hey, hey, very good, sir.
Yeah. Look at my bloody hair.
That's why I've got the hat on, mate. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I know. Oh, hold on. I've got an hat here somewhere. I think. Yeah, hold on, Chris. I'll just put. No, I'll put mine on. I'll just put mine on.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that, mate.
No, I'll tell you what. Is this all going out live, Chris?
No. I'll video it. I'm going to put it on the video. I'll put on the YouTube, and obviously the audio I'll do for the.
All right.
He's got the Amazon and the audio I'll do for the podcast. But yeah, no, I'll definitely. Do you like the backgrounds? Can you see?
Yes. Don't give up. Don't give up,
mate.
Yeah. So yeah, you all right though?
Yeah, no, not bad, mate. Not bad at all. I tell you what, it's fabulous with doing this. I don't want to talk about general football at the moment, particularly. I don't know. Did you see yesterday that handball?
I'll tell you what, Chris. It's I know it sounds weird. I've fallen out of love with the game a little bit. Some of the stuff, some of the decisions that they're coming up with is one. I thought VAR was just going to make decisions on as the ball crossed the line, as that, but they're not even reffing them now. And I feel sorry for the refs. I think they should just go back to say the referee's going to make mistakes, players make mistakes, get on with it, and if the referee makes a mistake, to protect them, don't ever show a replay of it. But when you look at it now on the Premiership, they've all got bloody laptops. So they're looking at incidents now, and you're thinking, the referee ain't got a bloody chance. But, I mean, Lee Mason, that other bloody Mike Dean, I mean, oh, dear, they're the worst ones going. But, yeah, it's not good.
Don't forget Matt the ref, mate. He's not far away from that, is he, at that level?
No, well, yeah. Always booking Jack Dixon before he comes onto the pitch.
I know, mate. It's already written on the card. Well,
yeah, I know. Yeah.
Mate, I don't get. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Remove people's arms? I mean, how is that? How possibly? Where are you supposed to put your arms? You're supposed to put your arms down. I mean, I don't know.
Well, I had this conversation quite a while ago. They're going to have to design the shirts different. That you're either going to have to all wear long sleeve shirts and have a line on it and say, well, if the ball goes beyond that, but then that brings up another thing. Is it on the line? Is it over the line? Or design shirts with a bit of Velcro on them so you can't lift your arms up anymore. But it is getting that ridiculous. And
well, anyway, let's get this.
Come on, let's get it going.
Bit of Pete, mate. We need to talk to Pete.
Is this being recorded now?
This is recording now, mate.
Right, because have you had your jab yet?
Yeah. The Russian satellite's just above me right now. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what happened to me. I was going to go for mine last week.
I've got my second one next week. But anyway, go on.
Really? Well, I went into and I got thrown out the doctors because I walked in there and they said, went up to the thing. You
didn't have your fez on, did you?
No. And I said, yeah, can we help you? I said, yeah, I've come from a jab. They went, oh, you might feel a little prick. Well, I got the
yeah, great.
That's 1970.
Pete Heritage, mate.
Yeah, I went in there. I did go in there, and they said, "Are you all right?" I said, "Well, I've got it's a long queue to get in," and I said, "Are you feeling all right?" I said, "Well, I've got aches in my legs, and it's some pains in my stomach." Yeah. And the doctor went, "Gout." I said, "Well, I've only just got in here."
Yeah.
Sorry. Well,
it's the way I tell them. It's the way I tell them. So, no, I don't know if you could see this, but hang on. Where's the thing?
Yes, behind.
Can you see that?
Yeah, Mr. Dave.
I was brave for the nurses.
Oh, look, did they give you a lollipop?
Yeah, they gave me a badge. Yeah.
I got because obviously you reach 60 and then you get your cancer thing come through where you have to do it yourself now, didn't you?
What?
There's one where you have to do it yourself.
They give great and small.
They give you a swab. They give you a swab, and the Chinese have got it all like that. And they said, yeah, you have to do it yourself. I went, oh, God. I said, that's no good. I might as well stick it up my arm. Anyway, I just, right. But
that's the way I tell them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I've not had that done yet. I should have that done. But
yeah, I haven't.
I'm a bit funny about that.
Well, I mean,
the cold finger of injustice.
Oh, it's terrible. And it's like everything, Chris. I know we're going off the subject in a minute, but
we'll get back to Pete Gabriel in a minute. Go on.
Yeah,
anyway.
But I've been listening to TalkSport, even TalkSport now, and I know, you know, everyone's worried and all that. Have you been listening to TalkSport?
Not recently. I do though, but not recently.
NHS have got that advert on there at the moment, and I put it on Facebook, where there's someone coughing. Have you had a cough for the last 3 weeks? It could be cancer. And you're thinking,
ridiculous.
What are you doing? It's just ridiculous of what, in the middle of it all, they're putting it's not scaremongering and
anxiety, health anxiety through the roof.
Yes, yeah. I'm not one of these things. I mean, it's always on Facebook. You've got there's conspiracy theories that the world leaders, and they've planned all this. You're thinking, yeah, all the world leaders have got together, gonna release this virus, and they haven't got a clue how many people it's gonna, how it's gonna go around the world, because they want to rule us or dictate us. You're thinking they know where you are anyway, because you've got your mobile phones. Yeah, exactly. Everyone knows where you are. So.
Don't talk to me about Facebook, Pete. Well, my discovery, obviously, I didn't know that the good man Pete Heritage was a massive fan of Peter Gabriel. Now, I go back many years. Like, I've always loved Peter Gabriel. I love Genesis. I like Phil Collins. I like all sorts of music. Yeah. And so what we thought, because there's no bloody football and we don't want to bang on about the Premier League and all that crap, even though the West Ham are doing quite well. You haven't even mentioned the West Ham. Let's talk about the West Ham quick, Pete. Go on.
Well, obviously we've slipped down to 5th now, but I honestly think that we've got the potential to rule the football world for the next 5 years. We'll lose the next 6. We'll probably lose the next 6 games on the trot. No, it's nice to see. From being a West Ham supporter, going into every game where you see the players all giving 100%. It's not about the football, but they look organised and difficult to beat, and we've got a chance. But they're just giving everything to the club, and it's good to see, really. Yeah, love it.
Well, that initial statement you just made reminded me of. Because I'm a QPR fan originally, yeah. So when Briatore and Bernie Ecclestone took over, they said they had a 4-year plan, right? And that 4-year plan ended with QPR in the Champions League. Just so you know, it hasn't come to fruition yet, but you never know, do you? Right. Anyway.
The owner of QPR, Tony Fernandes, he was going to have something to do with I think he. Wasn't he a big West Ham supporter or something like that?
They say this, though. They don't support anyone, do they?
Is this going out live? Is this live now?
This is not live. This is recorded. So anything you want off it.
Put it on there. I want to give a message to Darren Burney.
Go on. Say what you like to him. Right. Yeah. Right, sir.
Yeah.
Right, let's crack on now. So, but we're getting back to Peter Gabriel now, finally. But
let's go.
The top man. So what we've done is we've tried to put together a top 5.
Yeah.
And through the wonders of technology, I've already got Pete's top 5, but I'm going to pretend I haven't seen them, right?
Yeah, now, you might have to remind me what they are.
Yeah. No, to be honest, I struggled with this.
Yeah.
And this top 5 I put down could change on depending. I mean, it's dependent on your mood and all that. But so, Pete, and tell me if this is too loud because I'll adjust the volume, right? So, this is your first choice, which was The Family and the Fishing Net. All right. And this is yours. Right. Can you hear that? You getting any sound there?
Yes. Start of it. Yeah.
Right now, Pete, tell me why you chose this song.
Basically, it's all my top runs are his old stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm a great one for lyrics. You know, a song, I love the lyrics, and this is all about the wedding and all that lot. But it's different. It's really different. It was from when he left Genesis, change of direction. At the time, what was around and all that lot, but I just got drawn in to Peter Gabriel.
Yeah.
That was it. And that was a follow-on from The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. That's there was a change in how his Genesis, The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, and you could see he'd moved on a little bit. And when it did brilliant, I just love it. Yeah.
I'm sure that this was. Sorry for being Mr. Gossip here, but I thought he wrote this because his missus had basically gone off with the producer of this album.
He could, There's loads of stuff. What he's doing, but I think in all of his songs, Chris, he wears his heart on his sleeve.
Absolutely,
he just and all my choices, and you're right what you say. I think all my choices aren't happy songs, you know.
I'm sure you don't mind yet, mate.
It reflects how I'm feeling at the moment, and the lyrics just bang. You think prevalent today of how it is, but But
they don't understand these days, Pete.
No,
kids, they don't understand.
No.
Well, okay, but I mean, I like this tune. Right.
Yeah.
So a good choice there, sir.
Yeah. Oh, it's one you can never dance to it down Scallywags.
Yeah, I mean, this stuff is stuff you just listen to. You can't really have a bop to. Some of it you can, but like some of it is just as you were with your latte, you sit there and reflect over it while drinking your latte.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right. My choice. So my choice is Mercy Street.
Yes.
A fabulous song, as we all know. Right. Just turn it down a little bit. Anyway, I've chose this because multiple reasons. Takes me back. Ex-wife, nice holiday. I think we were in Gambia. I'll tell you, we were on holiday in Gambia, and a lovely holiday. The sun was shining. Couldn't have a care in the world. We were all getting on, so it was a nice time. The actual song itself, though, being Mr. Boring here, Pete, I've got a few facts for you. This song was written. It's some poet or something that he
Anne Sexton.
That's the one, right? Yeah, and she had she was quite troubled.
Yes.
And this was, I mean, it's quite a, I don't know, what's the word for it? Looking down on melancholic, that's it. Yeah, so, beautiful song. Got any words on this one, Pete?
No, I think it's just like you say. I've been thinking about it while that was playing. You could put any of his songs right up to this. It's so hard to get, but his voice just does it for me. Unbelievable, and it's a lot of emotion in the song.
That's it, it's that soundscape he creates, isn't it? It's just it's always different. It's always got little bits and pieces. He's quite he moves with the times in terms of sound and that. Right, lovely song. Right. So number 4. How are we doing in the cricket, by the way?
India are 237 for 6.
Oh,
in now is not very good. Oh no, that's his surname. It's Pants.
Oh dear. Right.
Sorry. I haven't spoken to anyone for a long time, Chris. I sure and I'll let you know a little. If you want to play the music, play it. But I've actually been down to Peter Gabriel's recording studios.
Oh, have you? Bloody hell.
Down in Box. I drove down there. I've drove down there twice, and I've knocked on his door. Yeah.
What did he do? Did he tell you to go away?
No. It was 3 o'clock in the morning. No, he weren't in. No. And I was at Box is a lovely place, and I've also been to Salisbury Hill in in Bath. Yeah, because that's it. That was all about when he used to lay up Salisbury Hill, and that was what was all about as well.
It's funny.
So I'm a stalker. I'm sad.
Yeah. So, and that's being recorded as well. It's funny because I think both of us, we haven't chosen big, the real commercial ones. So
no.
So your next one is I Go Swimming.
Oh.
And here we are. Now, because there's a few versions of this.
Yeah.
Are you more the live version or the studio?
Well, the live version is. I listen to the live version, but this is, and that's the good thing about him. When you listen to his songs on the albums he's got out, completely different when you go and see him live. He does different versions all the time.
I mean, this sounds like you on the sidelines.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
I mean, the youngsters are not going to really get it.
No, they're not. No.
They're just great sounds, great. Always messing about. I mean, it's to me, it's I mean, I think it's got a good groove to it. You know what I mean? I like it.
Yeah. Well, it is a lot of say. It's a little step back from the punk scene and all that, but it's got an element of that in it. Almost like he's a bit rebellious. I think he purposely left Genesis and sort of stepped away and think I'll be a bit of a rebel. It was almost like, I'm going to step right away from what we used to do. It was all about selling in the by the pound and all that, and all that. So complete change. It's all mythical stuff, wasn't it? It's all like mythical, and he went bang. I'll move away from that because it's like it. Yeah.
Well. Good tune, right. Here's my number 4. And it is. Get it queued up. I think we know this one.
Oh.
Now.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, yeah.
And I love this stuff. I mean, I love the fact that, he used a lot of African sort of rhythm stuff. We throw that in with drum machines, synthesizers. He was so ahead of his time, in my opinion.
Well, African music was a big influence for him, and I don't know if you know Korg, the Korg, the synthesizer.
Yeah.
He bought that. He bought Korg.
Oh, he bought it?
He bought it, yeah, he bought Korg. And it was all synthesizer music, and then he got Phil Collins playing on a couple of his songs where they weren't the real drumming. He had a sympathetic drum. Yeah, he done all that.
I'm sure actually it's this song. I'm sure it's Phil Collins.
Yeah.
If we listened a bit longer, I'm sure he's in it. Yeah, he's in there. There's Phil Collins.
And that's his drum machine. That was a drum machine. after that, we bought a proper red gel that were synthetic crumbs on it. So,
I praise myself. Right.
Oh.
Right. Next
I nearly started singing them.
I don't know. You can sing if you want.
I was a good singer until tunes were invented.
God, you want to hear us in the stands? Fucking hell. Cat's dying. Anyway, right. Your choice. Lay your hands.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Always saying. Always random noises. How's the sound level there? Is that all right? You got too loud?
Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah.
Yeah. You want it louder or lower?
No, a bit lower.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, have you seen the live version in Verona when you come?
The live version of this?
Yeah. Well, I've seen him. I've seen that live where he goes in the song right at the end of "Lay Your Hands on Me."
Yeah.
He actually falls in the crowd backwards.
Oh, right.
And they carry him, and they
so like what Jesus like and all that.
And they just carry him around the audience. But I've seen him do this.
Wow.
And it's just unbelievable. It was really good.
Yeah.
He was a very shy person. When he was in Genesis, all the makeup and all that he put on was so shy, and he didn't want to be recognised. And that's where it all come from. And I think as he's gone through, and all of his songs almost reflect of how he is. And it's brilliant. It's an unbelievable man.
Good number 3 there for Captain. Good number 3. Right. Stop that. All right. I have the touch. Right, it's on.
Oh, what a song!
Great tune. I just love it. I mean, the amount of drum machines in this, and also bass. It's quite a good sound.
Yeah.
Moisey.
Oh, yeah.
That's the touch.
I don't know what it is with him. I'm in the car all the time. I play my Spotify list. I don't pay the subscription fee, so you get adverts. But the daily mix is always got to pay on it.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate their point. Actually, it's a point you talk about music. So with my kids and that, now my oldest boy's 19 now, right? He used to be years and years ago when I put all my old vinyl on. Oh, Joe, this is shit. I weren't just playing Peter Gabriel, I'll be playing old dub, reggae, all sorts. Yeah, but yeah, like, I mean, I used to like the Police. I love the Police.
Yeah.
Right. And when because he drives now, and he's given me a lift somewhere, and on his music, Peter Gabriel, Police, all that. And I'm like, hang on, I used to play that, and you said that was shit. He goes, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, great. So,
it's my lad, Harvey. That's what he always said. He said, he's always Peter Gabriel, always Genesis. I said, yeah, I know. But they remember it. They do remember it. I'm into any music that's done really well. Yeah. If it's done good, brilliant. I mean, but some of the people that's in the charts at the moment, you're thinking, there's no lyrics in half of them, are there? You're thinking, What are they bloody singing about? What are they singing about?
Well, yeah. Well, the thing now is it's just there is still good bands out there.
Yes. Yeah.
But the charts don't even exist anymore. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't mean anything. People just listen to things on their phones now. They don't. Yeah. Hey, like back in the day, going down the Woolies, buying the latest singles. Don't happen, does it?
Mine was buying vinyls, always buying them, and my big regret is I had all the vinyls, and they've all gone. I'd never.
Oh, you don't have any anymore, no?
No, I don't. When my mum and dad passed away, we lived at England's Avenue and all that. I had all my albums in there. Where they went, I don't know. I don't know where they went. They're almost making a comeback, aren't they? Vinyl is making that big comeback now. Where CD, vinyl, all coloured vinyls are all making the comeback. It's like a collector's thing.
With that, you say about the comeback, but what's happened is your middle class type, your latte drinker, such as yourself. Have you got your latte? Where is it there? Yeah. The big P. But they mug themselves off, don't they? The posh boys. They open their shops up, because I've seen it down the old town. They open the shops up and they charge 40 quid a vinyl.
Yep.
Whereas I used to go down Quarterhouse Street when the old boy owned that record shop in Quarterhouse Street. I don't know if you've ever been in there.
No, I don't know.
Oh, right. He was there for years. He's only just retired about a year or so ago. Luckily, I think just before the COVID, he got out there. You're talking about £1, £2, 4, 6 at most for vinyl, and it was, you're passing music on.
Luckily for me, many years ago, before I was in charge of doing all the diversion works for the electric when the tram line went in Croydon.
All right.
And they got the arms houses there by the Whitcomb Centre, and there was a shop called Beano's.
All right.
And it was the greatest record shop ever. And my dinner times, the lads were working away. I said, just going down the shop, just going down to get something to eat for you.
Yeah.
And I used to spend my days in Beano's, just going through the Genesis, Peter Gabriel bits, and I'm just seeing what ones I had in. And that's where I got a lot of them from. Really old shop. It's a bit like there's a place in Bexhill, Music's Not Dead, and I know a couple of them, and they're like that. They're into all the vinyl and the old stuff. So there's people out there that still do it. And just for interest, Chris, and if anyone's interested, have you ever been to Trading Boundaries near Uckfield at Filching?
No, never.
Right, it's a music thing. It's a music place.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Yes albums? All the Well, Roger
Dean, great artwork. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Roger Dean lives in that village.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, and the music venue is very much prog rock. I've seen Mama, a Genesis tribute band there. Me and my mate Dave Weeks, who we're mad on Genesis. We've seen them hundreds of times. We actually went to 1982 Milton Keynes. We went down there, drove down there, and it just rained hard all day. When Peter Gabriel done his first WOMAD, and it was out of money, and he had to get Genesis in to help him out. He was going to get caught.
Yeah, didn't he? Because that first WOMAD, that didn't do well at all. It was just he brought his mates in for the second one, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, and he was getting threatened. They was going to kill him. They was going to kill him. Genesis done a thing on it. But if you ever get the chance, groups like the Straubs and all that play there. Straubs, yeah. And we went and saw, I can't remember the name of the group now. It's a Peter Gabriel group, and the bloke looked like Peter Gabriel. But the drummer was Jerry Marotta from Peter Gabriel's group. Yeah. And I've had pictures taken with him. Steve Hackett down at Bexhill. He was in the Music's Not Dead, and me and Dave just stalk him.
Well, hopefully we can get back to those days.
Yeah. I think that's
where we can go around stalking everyone.
Yeah, and I think this is what we got football, and everyone loves to. I think music is going to be the big one. I mean, I've missed Deacon Blue, Steve Hackett. I was going to see Genesis. Loads of concerts that have just been put back, and you're thinking, Christ, miss them concerts at the moment.
Who does it? The last one I saw was OMD. I saw OMD.
Yes.
At the Delaware was the last gig I went to, but that was about a couple of years ago. But anyway, right.
I expect Billy Wood's going to get one of his bands down the pilot field, Tiny Temper or something like
that. Some of that stuff. Well,
no, over my head, bang, like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from the era. I don't mind a bit of hip hop myself.
No, it's all right. Yeah,
some of that grime stuff is all right. Some of it is a load of shit, and you can quote me on that. Okay.
Yes.
But, there we go. Right.
Yeah.
Now I'll get Billy Wood or Bammy now. Right. Right. And now Pete's number 2 pick, San Jacinto. I always get this wrong. Is it San Jacinto?
San Jacinto.
San Jacinto.
San Jacinto. And do you know the story behind it, Chris?
I know a little bit behind it. Go on, fill me in.
He went to America, and where he was staying was basically Red Indian land.
Yeah.
And he got talking to, I don't know, witch doctor or something like that. And he said that they'd open up restaurants, they're just killing all the land off, developing it. And the story was, when you was an Indian, there's the mountain, that's a mountain range, San Jacinto. What they do to become coming of age, to be
to get stung, a bit.
A rattlesnake. They had to go climb up San Jacinto. Waiting up there for them was a witch doctor with a rattlesnake, and the rattlesnake used to bite them. Then they had to find their way down back through. Once they'd done that, they had reached adulthood. It was a 16th birthday thing, and the lyrics, and again, it's a story, and it's brilliant.
The sounds, like this is beautiful, isn't it? I mean, it's beautiful. And then obviously it builds, you know what I mean? It's a great tune. Yeah, this was, talking of WOMAD, he played this song at WOMAD. This was the first tune he played, apparently.
Yes, yeah.
And then, we've already mentioned it, haven't we? But obviously the reform, the Genesis reformed the next year so they could get a crowd in there.
Yeah.
The next one, because then obviously it took off in it. But.
Wasn't he a bit when they had Live Aid? I think he was about a year out, wasn't he, Peter Gabriel of Live Aid? Otherwise he would have been a stew in there, I would have thought.
Oh yeah. I don't know how he'd got on with
Bob Geldof.
Yeah. I don't see them getting on somehow.
No, not at all.
Right then. Let's go for the next one.
Go on. What's yours?
Well, well, should we wait a little bit till it comes in, or yeah, we can.
Oh, this is...
Right.
What dream? That's a reference to the development. Sitting Bull Steakhouse. That's what they wanted.
Right, we'll leave it. Because it's 6 minutes long, this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The crescendo, though, is unbelievable. But all of his songs have got a crescendo. His vocal range is unbelievable.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's...
Kids, you don't know music. Anyway.
Oh, they don't.
Right. Right then. Right, so next, my number 2 is off the Us album, which is Secret World.
Oh.
I like this song. I really, really like this song.
Oh, I'm going to give you a story about that in a minute, Chris.
Yeah, I always get a bit emotional listening to this one.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know it's written about relationships and all that. We're not going to go into it, but like, you know, it's such a beautiful track. And the sound, you know, it's just... And then again, this builds to a crescendo, if you remember. The old gravelly voice comes out. Go on, come on, tell us a story, Matt.
Well, when it's a work colleague of yours, actually, when I first met Sarah.
All right. No tears now, all right? Because you'll get me crying as well. Yeah, go on.
We moved in together. We moved in.
Yeah.
And she had a shed. And it was, you know...
She locked you in it?
No. And we named the shed Secret World. That was our little secret place. Yeah. But she wasn't in... I don't think like a lot of people have heard of him.
Yeah.
She still thinks she still thinks he's shit. but yeah, and that's where we went. That was our secret world. I said, look, this is our secret world. So, and we used to go there. That was our place to just
chill.
Chill. Yeah, you know, out of the way of everything.
Who did she like then?
All sorts. The one thing Sarah did introduce me to, and it goes back to Peter Gabriel done the Millennium Show, didn't he? OVO.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the music to the Millennium Show. Well, on that album, there was Goldsmith. There was Paul Buchanan.
Oh right, yeah.
In the Blue Nile.
Okay.
And have you ever listened to the Blue Nile?
I'm not sure. I'd have to go check.
Scottish group. Oh,
Scottish
group. And she introduced me that they were unbelievable. But she was into funk and all that lot. But yeah, not again. She likes her music. But,
yeah, I was going to say she's got an ear. She just doesn't have an ear. The ear isn't properly trained. So how you can not like Peter Gabriel? There's obviously, you know what I mean. I'll have words with her about that anyway.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Tell her she's got no taste in music. So anyway, I absolutely love this song.
Yeah.
And if I'm listening to it on my own, I get a little bit emotional.
Yeah,
it's a good song.
But he's bearing all his heart in it, isn't he? He's got a great habit of thinking how people feel at the time. You're thinking, and you're the same as me. I get quite emotional with it. There's always something there you're thinking, Christ, he's got it spot on.
Yeah.
He's got my feelings spot on. He might not say it in the right way, but that is unbelievable words for how you're feeling. Yeah.
Right then. Right, we're going to the next one. So, this is your number 1 pick coming up. Yeah. And it is a great song.
Yeah.
And it is Biko. So. How's the sound on that? All right. Not too loud.
Are we not this family snapshot?
You didn't put down family snapshot.
You know?
You've only got 5 choices, mate. I've missed loads. I had to do my list twice because my daughter, my 4-year-old, grabbed the pad that I'd written it on and ripped it up and put LOL dolls stuff all over it. But great tune.
Yes.
I mentioned this to one of my kids, my youngest boy, I think, and they don't even know who this bloke is.
No.
And they don't even know about apartheid. That's another thing. They don't get it. I mean, like when we were obviously younger, it was a thing that was there.
What a voice!
No, absolutely fantastic. And he was a controversial figure as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but equally, a man murdered in a police cell. So,
yeah. Which, Chris, it's almost a carbon copy of what's going on in the world today. It's not all they're trying to do. It's still going on. This apartheid, this racial stuff is still going on. And so this is why it's relevant in today's music. You know,
I mean, to be honest, with South Africa, it ain't changed too much for the workers there. All that's happened is you've got the white minority that were in charge, the rich folk, have been replaced by a black majority, but the rich, who've made themselves rich, and they're still oppressing people. You know,
yes.
There's still massive inequality there, corruption. You know, who knows? Politics.
He sings it with as well. He's done versions of this with a South African choir. Oh, emotional ain't the word.
Yeah, no, I've heard. I think Paul Simon did a nice version of this.
Yes, Have you got those two albums?
Which one?
Well, he's got the two albums. He done Scratch My Back.
Yeah,
and then the other album was I'll Scratch Yours. And what he done versions of songs that he liked that influenced him, and then he got the same people doing songs for him.
No, I've not heard that other one. No, I'll have to look.
Elbow Mirable, he does that. David Bowie Heroes is unbelievable. But the only person that didn't do it was David Bowie. He said, why do I want to do a Peter Gabriel song? And that was his words.
Wow. No wonder he died.
That's the name of the two albums.
I'll have to check
on YouTube. Put them on YouTube.
No, we'll go to check that out after we finish.
Yeah.
Saying that, I'm a fan, but I'm not a mega fan like you are. Yeah, I'm not on your level. You know, I've not stalked him. Have you got the German album?
No, I didn't. I did. I had it. This is one of my albums that went. He done a lot of it. His first 4 albums, but just 1, 2, 3, and 4, and there was German versions as well of it. And what happened was, I don't know if you know, when he was going to bring his 5th album out, which eventually the record company said, you can't just bring another album out and call it 5. You know, it's got to have a name. So the only name he come up with, which didn't mean anything, was So. That was his record company. And the other 4 albums, there's Melt, Cark, and that's just because of the pictures on the front.
Yeah.
And then the next album, obviously, was Up and Us. So they were just, that's all they were, because he didn't want to name them. And another interesting fact, if it's in your top, Don't Give Up, Kate Bush.
Yeah, no, it's not in my top 5, but it's a great song.
But he wanted Dolly Parton to do the female version in it. So he wanted her to do the Kate Bush.
Well, I could see why.
Yeah, he wanted it. He wanted her
somewhere to rest that head.
Country
He'd have somewhere to rest that head.
Yeah.
I mean, that's interesting.
Yeah,
that's interesting. Because obviously Dolly Parton, who all right, you know, I make a joke about her breasts, which are magnificent, but a very good country.
Yeah. Brilliant.
And also with Dolly Parton, she does a great thing for kids. She does a book club for kids, sends around the world.
Yes.
My kid still gets these. Is it bi-monthly books?
Yeah.
It's really good books, and it's all down to Dolly Parton.
Yeah, it was her birthday the other day, wasn't it? 70 odd, is she?
Yeah, she's not looking too bad for it.
She looks really well, yeah.
Yeah, I shouldn't say it. I can't get past the breasts myself, Pete.
No, that's right. No, that's right.
Sorry.
Is this going out live?
Yeah. Yeah, a bit of an issue there, mate. Sorry. Nurse Gladys Emmanuel issue. Right, anyway. Now, my choice, it's going to be a controversial one. Right?
Go on.
This is a personal choice that may or may not stay on a fire, but it's Love to Be Loved. Can you hear that?
Yes. Oh.
I really like this song.
Yeah.
I'll sing it a lot. Right, not too loud?
You can pick no.
It's not loud, yeah? You're right with it, yeah? No, okay. Love to Be Loved. It's not as epic as Biko, obviously. No. But it's just off the time, it just brings back a lot of memories. And it's also about being a bit needy.
Yes.
We're not going back to Nurse Gladys Emmanuel again there, so.
No. What I say is, it resonates, doesn't it? It brings back feeling, relationships.
You can slag them off though, Pete. Don't worry. I mean, if you don't agree, it's absolutely fine. Do you know what I mean? I don't care. These are my choices.
No, that's lovely. I don't know. I don't know if he's made a bad song. I mean, Sledgehammer was all right, but that brought him to the masses, and he needed to do that from a commercial point of view.
Yeah.
So that introduced him to the larger audience, which he needed. But he's got some hidden gems. He's been working. He's been promising an album for the last bloody 10 years. He's released his son. He's got one out called Courage.
All right.
Yeah, if you go on, just search Peter Gabriel Courage, and he's got a new album, not a new album.
Yeah.
Called Flotsam and Jetsam.
Okay.
And it's variations of his songs in a different format of how he's done it. So all his songs have got different ways he does them in all different ways.
Yeah, well, we're mega fanboys, aren't we, really? Let's be honest. So I know all the coaching staff are going to be listening to this. Yeah. Absolutely riveted at our song choices. Yeah. When
I was playing football with Sidley, we used to drive to all the games. Obviously, it was only county league and all that. And literally, I introduced all the players who come in my car to Peter Gabriel, Squeeze, and Genesis.
There's another top 5.
Yeah.
A few months from now, mate, we're doing top 5 Genesis.
Oh.
Do top 5. If everyone doesn't boo this out, we'll do it again. I mean, what's the choices with all the boys at the club? What's their tunes, or they don't really talk about it?
No, they were very much present day. A lot of present day. I mean, I go along with it. It's not my sort of thing, but they're all relevant
youngsters, isn't they?
I mean, I don't know if you feel the same, but if you played this in Peter Gabriel in the dressing room, you end up wanting to slip your wrist. He gets to that, but he does, doesn't he? He gets to him sometimes. You get that, and thinking about when I put the top properly after I'd done it. On my YouTube, because it was playing in the background, the Tower That Ate People from the album Ovo. I'm thinking, why has that not made the top 5? I forgot all about it. There's so many. He's got so many.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we've missed out on all the commercial ones, haven't we?
Yes.
But I love that. Here Comes the Flood. I love that tune. And I mean, it's a bit Leonard Cohen, but I mean, I don't mind Leonard Cohen, but.
Well, did you on that album, I'll Scratch Yours?
Yeah. Don't tell me Leonard Cohen does that.
No, he's got a song. I'll try and find it for you, because there's a song on there, and it was Leonard Cohen writing. Who was the singer he was married to?
Oh, bloody hell.
And it's all about The song is all about Leonard Cohen. Leonard Cohen wrote this song and a letter to him.
Letter to
what was her name?
Marianne was it?
And Simon on one of the songs, it is a love song that Leonard Cohen wrote to the actress, and I forget who it was done by now. Oh, what a song! The Power of the Heart? The Power of the Heart, and that's a song. That was brilliant.
That's the top 5.
Yes, yeah. We could go on.
Top 5. We could go on. That's an absolute bloody pleasure, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cheers, Chris. Hot off the press. It was in the press today. You heard about me and Aggie?
Oh, what, you fell out?
No.
Same-sex marriage?
We signed for Westfield.
Oh, have you? Oh.
Yeah, well, just to get phone me up. I know Guy Woodley at Westfield. He asked me to go there, and he said, and then all of a sudden he said, Aggie's signed. I was going to mention it to Aggie, but Aggie's signed as well, and I think it's just there's a rest period, so we said, yeah, we're going to be
nice.
Yeah, well, Aggie plays in Sydney Vets as well. We played together. Yeah. I mean, it's like Vieira and Keane, me and Aggie.
Yeah, who's Keane?
He's Keane. I'm Patrick Vieira. A little bit better. I go a bit longer.
Yeah.
I have to tell him, Aggie, don't get off your feet. Go long.
No, because they're trying to organise some fixtures. I mean, it'd be great. It could come cheer you on. Do you know what I mean? That'd be great fun. Well, if we can be there.
Well, you get a little local league, and I think with the Hastings supporters, it doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're going to get 800. You're going to get 800 people, 900 people just to watch a game of football, and it's local football. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah.
Oh well, bloody well. Please, Pete, keep us up to date on that, and
will do.
Spread the word, mate. Anyway, look, always a pleasure.
And you, Chris. Yeah, catch up soon, mate.
Take care, mate. See ya.
I'm going to play some more Peter Gabriel.
Good, son.